All right, so we are diving into a huge topic today.
Yeah.
AI and SEO.
Huge.
You've sent in a ton of articles,
Yeah.
research, and frankly, even I'm a little intimidated by the sheer volume of information we've got to get through.
A lot, yeah, and it's changing so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got algorithms learning faster than ever.
Right.
Search engines trying to really understand intent like never before.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's a fascinating time to be in digital marketing, that's for sure.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's break this down for our listener.
Okay.
Imagine
Yeah.
you're a business owner.
Yeah.
You've got this website. You're
Right.
doing all the SEO basics, right?
Yeah,
You're, trying to keep up with it all.
Yeah.
But then you hear AI is going to change everything.
Right.
Where do you even begin to unpack that?
It can be overwhelming for sure.
Right.
But I think the key is to remember that at its core, SEO is still about being found when it matters, right?
Right.
Like that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And what AI does is it gives us incredibly powerful tools
Right.
to understand not just what people are searching for,
Yeah.
but why.
Okay.
And
That's so less about tricking Google with keywords.
Yes.
More about
Way less.
genuinely aligning with what people want.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an example
Sure.
of how AI actually does that.
Okay. So let's say you are
Yeah.
that niche travel agency we talked about before.
Okay.
In the past, you might have targeted keywords like
Right.
luxury safari
Okay.
or solo travel.
Right. Right.
AI digs deeper.
Okay.
It might uncover that eco-luxury safaris for solo travelers
Wow.
is a high-intent, low-competition phrase.
Okay.
Right.
So you're not just getting more traffic.
Right.
You're attracting
More qualified.
the exact right customer. The one who's ready to book that eco-conscious
Ready to go?
solo trip.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
It's powerful, and it goes beyond keyword research.
Okay.
AI can analyze how people interact with websites on a very granular level.
Okay.
Things like how long they stay on a page,
Right.
where they click,
Right.
even their scroll depth can reveal what content resonates and what falls flat.
So it's like having an army of invisible analysts
Yes,
studying your website visitors,
totally.
telling you exactly what's working and what needs tweaking.
Precisely.
Ed.
And this data allows for real-time optimization.
Go
So
on.
your website can literally adapt to user behavior, showing different content or calls to action
Really?
based on what AI predicts will resonate most.
Okay. Now that
It's pretty wild.
that feels like we're stepping into the future.
It is the future.
A little bit, yeah.
It's happening now.
But hold on, isn't there a risk
Yeah.
of going too far with this?
Personalization.
Sure.
What about concerns around user privacy,
Of course.
data security?
Right. And those are absolutely valid concerns.
Right.
And it's something that any ethical business using AI needs to address
Okay.
head on.
Mm-hmm.
The way I see it, transparency is key.
Okay.
Users should know if and how AI is being used
Right.
to personalize their experience.
Right.
And, of course, robust data encryption, responsible data handling, those are non-negotiable.
Yeah. It's like anything powerful, right?
Right.
AI in SEO can be used for good or bad.
100%.
And it's up to businesses to use it ethically and responsibly.
It's a powerful tool, and we've got to use it the right way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's not forget about the exciting possibilities.
Right, exactly.
One of the things that I think a lot of people are excited about when it comes to AI and SEO is this potential to
Yes.
predict future trends.
Predict the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is wild.
So let's talk about that.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
does AI go from analyzing what's happening now
Right.
to predicting
Yeah.
what's going to be big next?
Well, it's about recognizing patterns in massive data sets
Okay.
that humans might miss.
Okay.
So think about social media conversation,
Right.
news articles,
Right.
economic indicators. AI can connect these seemingly disparate data points
Wow.
to identify emerging trends before they hit the mainstream.
So it's like connecting the dots,
Yes.
but instead of a few dots on a page,
Right.
it's billions of data points across the internet.
Across the entire internet. Yeah.
Wow.
And recognizing those patterns,
Yeah.
AI can anticipate
Yeah.
emerging trends before they become mainstream,
Okay.
giving businesses a very valuable head start
Right.
in optimizing their content
Right.
and capturing that early search traffic.
So it's like having a crystal ball,
Right.
but instead of
Yes.
vague predictions, you
Right.
get actual data-driven insights into what your audience might be searching for next week,
Yes.
next month, even next year.
That's the power of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about like
Right.
throwing out your intuition or your marketing savvy.
Right. This isn't replacing
Right.
strategy,
Right. It's about like using this as a tool
augmenting it.
to augment
Yeah.
your existing knowledge.
100%.
Make more informed decisions.
It's all about making smarter decisions
Okay.
with your marketing.
So this brings us to a company that our listener is clearly very interested in, marktgAI.
marktgAI, yeah.
They seem to be right in the thick of this.
They're all over this.
AI and SEO revolution.
Yeah, they're all about it.
Offering a whole range of services to help businesses navigate this, like new landscape.
Yeah, and what's interesting about them is they seem to understand the need for both.
Powerful AI tools, but also human expertise. They're not just offering software. They're positioning themselves as partners, helping businesses make sense of all this data and turn it into actionable strategies.
So it's not about replacing your marketing team with robots.
Not at all.
It's about giving your team
the
AI-powered tools and knowledge.
And the insights to actually do something with it.
Do their jobs even better.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
100%. So they've got this two-pronged approach where they offer like a suite of AI-powered marketing services for everything, from content creation to social media management.
But then they also have this whole other level of like custom AI solutions.
Custom AI.
Which is where I feel
That's where it gets really interesting.
things get really interesting.
Yeah. So that's their...
Tell me more about that.
That's their MAI platform.
Oh.
And it's a whole different ballgame we're talking about. Like custom-built AI environments. Tailored to a specific business's data.
Wow.
Their industry. Even their existing marketing tech stack. It's like going from off the rack to bespoke in the world of AI marketing.
Break that down for me.
Okay.
Let's say I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued, but also a little intimidated.
Right.
What's the actual process of working with them?
It starts with a deep dive into your business. Like, what are your goals? What are your challenges? What data points do you have? They really dig deep to understand your unique needs. And then
so
their team of AI specialists. And these guys are like the real deal. They actually go in and they design and develop a custom AI model. Trained on your data.
So it's not like they have this one-size-fits-all AI engine that they just plug everyone into.
Not a plug and play thing. Yeah, it's about creating something that's tailor-made for you. For your business.
And this MAI.
And what's really cool is that it integrates seamlessly with your existing marketing tools. So it's not about
so it works with
ripping and replacing everything.
You've got
It's about augmenting, supercharging what you already have with AI.
And this MAI thing, it's not just for the big guys, right?
No, you're right.
I seem to recall
you're right.
They work with businesses of
all sizes.
They have different levels of service and pricing to accommodate,
From startups to enterprises.
From startups to enterprises,
Right, so you don't have to be a massive company.
You don't need to be Googled
to use this.
Stuff. And that's something they seem to really emphasize is making AI accessible and affordable.
It should be for everybody at this point, right?
Yeah, for businesses at every stage.
Right. It's not just for the Fortune 500.
It's the future of how we do this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And one of the things that impresses me about them is they break down their approach not just by size, but also by industry.
Okay.
Which I think is really smart.
Yeah, they've got case studies on their website.
Yeah, they do.
For everything from
They've got tons of examples of how they've helped different businesses.
The healthcare.
In different verticals.
Finance.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very clear they understand that.
They get it.
different sectors.
They understand that. Like a financial services company is very different from an e-commerce company.
Challenges.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is...
and they're not just like paying lip service to these differences.
Yeah, they're not just like trying to shoehorn everyone.
It seems like they've really
They've done their homework.
Done the work.
They've done their homework.
Done their homework.
Understand, like
100%.
the nuances of,
for example,
each industry. Yeah.
For e-commerce clients, they focus on things like personalized product recommendations, AI-powered chatbots to improve customer service, and even predictive analytics. To optimize pricing and inventory.
So it's all about
increasing those online conversions
that e-commerce companies care about.
Maximizing sales.
100%, yeah.
But then when you look at their work...
But then when you look at, like, financial institutions...
Oh, yes.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Totally different, yeah.
Right. Like in finance.
Yeah, it's all
about risk management, fraud detection, regulatory compliance, right? And it seems like...
So to marktgAI what they've built is designed with those specific needs in mind.
Right.
So they've got like AI-powered tools that can like analyze millions of transactions.
Wow.
To identify suspicious activity.
Okay.
Assess creditworthiness in real time. Even personalized financial advice for customers.
It's like next level banking.
It's like next level.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
wow.
It's taking all this stuff that we've been talking about in theory and like actually applying it.
Yeah, making it real.
To a very specific
industry with very specific challenges.
Yeah, that feels like an area where...
Healthcare is another great example.
It could be so useful.
Where
but also...
the stakes are incredibly high.
You've got to be so careful.
Right. Yeah. Like you can't mess around with people's
lives are at stake.
Health data.
Yeah.
So
it seems like
to get that,
marktgAI
seems to really understand that.
Understands the sensitivity,
emphasize ethical considerations, patient privacy in all their healthcare solutions.
So give me an example.
Yeah, so like one example is
of how they're actually using it in a way that benefits.
Personalized patient engagement.
Okay.
They've got AI-powered platforms.
Okay.
They can analyze like patient data, medical history, even their online behavior to deliver like tailored health recommendations, reminders for appointments, even educational content.
It's like having
it's like having a
virtual assistant,
a personalized health coach in your pocket.
Right. And I'm guessing like this level of personalization could never be achieved by a human team.
Yeah, this is where AI really shines, right? Because
just because of the scale.
It can process and analyze these massive amounts of data in real time, which allows for a level of personalization and responsiveness.
That a human could just never...
That humans just can't match.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
It's just not possible.
So it's really about like...
So it's
using the best.
It's about using AI
of both worlds
to do what it does best.
Right.
Which is process information quickly, identify patterns.
And then like use that to
and then surface the right information.
To deliver a better experience.
To the right person.
Yeah.
At the right time. And that's really what it's all about.
And this is not just...
And the applications go beyond.
Right. This is not just...
It's e-commerce.
E-commerce, finance, healthcare, right?
Finance and healthcare.
Like, they're working with manufacturers.
They're working with manufacturers.
To optimize supply chain.
Right. To make things more efficient.
They're working with educational institutions to personalize learning experiences.
Oh, wow.
They're working with nonprofits to improve fundraising.
Right.
Outreach efforts.
It really does feel like it's
sky's the limit.
Touching every industry.
It's just being applied everywhere.
Right. And I think what I really like about
and it should be
what we're seeing from marktgAI is this focus on not just providing the tool.
It's not just about the tools. It's about
education and empowerment.
Education, absolutely.
What comes of it?
Empowering businesses to...
For you can have the best tools in the world.
To understand...
You don't know...
How to use them.
How to use them.
Right.
What good are they?
Exactly. And they've got like...
Right. And it seems like they get that...
resources available on their website.
Like they've got...
White papers.
White papers,
Webinars, case studies.
That
like break down
It's all
these complex AI concepts into plain English.
Making it accessible.
Right. It was like, they're saying, we don't want to just like sell you AI. We want to help you understand it. And use it effectively.
Yes. And that's such a refreshing change of pace.
Which is, I think, a breath of fresh air.
A lot of these tech companies
world of?
that are just kind of like...
Here's the thing where it's like, it can be very...
Good luck.
Figuring it out.
It's like, here's the software, figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. You can feel like you need a PhD to even like log in. It's exactly.
Which is not
the vibe here.
The vibe here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they back up that commitment to education with a dedicated support team as well.
So you're not just like left on your own.
You're not just
figure it out.
They're not just like giving you the keys and wishing you luck.
Right. They're there to like hold your hand through the process
every step of the way to like answer questions.
Right.
Provide guidance.
Provide support.
Help you get the most out of the platform.
It's clear that they see themselves as like partners in their client's success.
In your success.
Not just vendors.
Yes.
Which I think is a really ultimate distinction.
A good thing for anyone looking for these kinds of solutions.
But let's bring this back to SEO specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. We've talked about like this big picture of AI in marketing, But I want to like dive deeper. Yes, let's get into the weeds.
The nitty gritty
of
how AI is.
Let's talk about how it's actually
back in the core elements of SEO.
SEO, like
day to day.
Keyword research, content creation.
All right, that's where the rubber really meets the road.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to unpack in the final part of our deep dive.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All right. So we've covered the big picture of AI in marketing, but let's like zoom in on how AI is like revolutionizing these core elements of SEO.
Yeah, it's about taking those fundamental SEO principles, keyword research, content creation, technical optimization, and like injecting them with the power of machine learning and big data analysis.
So it's not about like throwing out the SEO playbook that we already know.
It's about evolving it.
Right.
Taking it to the next level.
Right. Like take keyword research, for example.
Okay.
We've always looked for relevant keywords.
Right.
With high search volume.
Right.
AI adds this whole other layer of intelligence by factoring in search intent, competition.
Okay.
And even predicting future trends.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But how does AI actually like predict what people will be searching for in the future? Like, it's not like it can see into the future, right?
It's not magic. It's pattern recognition.
Okay.
On a massive scale.
Okay.
AI algorithms can analyze mountains of data.
Right.
News articles, social media trends, economic indicators, even weather patterns.
Wow. Okay.
To identify these subtle shifts and connections that humans might miss.
So it's like connecting the dots.
Yes.
But instead of like a few dots on a page, it's like billions of data points across the internet.
Across the entire internet, yeah.
Wow.
And by recognizing those patterns, AI can anticipate emerging trends before they become mainstream.
Wow.
Giving businesses this valuable head start in optimizing their content and capturing that early search traffic.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And speaking of content, I have to ask,
is
AI going to replace human writers altogether?
Right.
Like, are robots coming for my job?
That's the question a lot of people are asking.
Yeah.
And honestly, the answer is nuanced.
Okay.
Will AI be able to write like perfectly adequate blog posts?
Right.
Product descriptions?
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
And in some cases, it already is.
Right. So where do humans fit in then?
Right.
If AI can like handle the basics.
So that's left for like...
That's where it gets really interesting.
Us creative types.
I see AI as a powerful tool for augmenting human creativity.
Okay.
Not replacing it.
Okay.
Think of it as a collaborator.
Okay.
Not a competitor.
I like that.
So instead of like fearing the robot overlords,
we
should be thinking about
figure out how to
work with them.
Work with them. Exactly.
Right.
Like imagine having an AI assistant that helps you brainstorm content ideas, optimize your headlines for maximum impact.
Right.
Even personalize your messaging for different audience segments.
So it's like having like super powered
Yes.
editor and research assistant.
All in one.
All rolled into one.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's just like scratching the surface.
Okay.
AI can also analyze the structure and performance of top-ranking content, giving you this like data-driven blueprint.
So you can see
for what works.
What's working. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's like having a cheat sheet for creating content that both search engines and humans love.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And let's not forget about like the technical side of SEO.
Right.
Like AI can analyze your website structure, identify broken links, optimize your site speed.
Right.
All those things.
All the things that like
that can make or break your search ranking.
Can hurt you if they're not, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like having like an AI-powered mechanic.
I love that.
Fine-tuning your website for like
that's a great analogy.
Optimal performance.
And the beauty is, a lot of these AI-powered SEO tools are becoming so much more accessible, even for businesses without like huge budgets or like giant tech teams.
That's really encouraging to hear. It feels like there's a real opportunity here.
There is.
For businesses of all sizes.
100%.
To like
level
up their SEO game.
Yeah, to compete with the help of AI.
In ways they couldn't before.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not just about like...
And at the end of the day, optimizing for these search engines.
It's not just about like gaming the algorithm. It's about
the human.
Creating a better experience for your users.
Yeah.
AI can analyze how people interact with your website, identify what resonates, and help you create a more engaging and user-friendly experience.
So it's all connected, right?
It's all connected.
Better user experience, better SEO.
Better business
outcomes.
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so exciting about this moment in time.
Yeah.
AI is giving us the tools to create a more intelligent, personalized, and ultimately more human-centered internet.
I love that.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll leave you with a thought to ponder.
Yes.
What other possibilities will AI unlock?
What's next?
In the world of SEO and digital marketing?
Yeah, what's next?
How will we as businesses and marketers,
how are we going to
rise to the challenge?
Rise to the occasion.
And use these powerful tools.
And use these tools responsibly.
Responsibly and ethically.
Right.
The future is unwritten.
100%.
But one thing's for sure, it's going to be an exciting ride.
It's going to be a wild ride.
Until next time.
See you next time.